Last we left off, as the crew of Bumblefucks had made their way across the western part of the Mid Meadow Kingdom in an attempt to look for a child connected to Henna, named Sammy, who also seems to be connected to your acquaintances uh, in the other adventuring group known as the Turbulent Fire, known to them by Mortem. After traveling from Lafayette and onwards towards Rhone to look for a Captain Gariel Ironjaw, an attempt to look for answers as to where Sammy might be, the group found out he was in a garrison unit outside the city of Rhone by a few hours called Fort Plume. Spending multiple days engaging in both physical and psychological warfare, the group has set themselves up for an offensive in which they attempt to, from their own words, slaughter every single guard there, question Gariel, drive him insane, and pin the entire crime on him. Both after and before learning of the wizard in their midst being Leah's aunt and Virza's mother, Amnestra, who, at least has, from what you've seen, hasn't left the compound. While saying she's the only one to be kept alive, in Henna's words, some of the group decided to head back into town to do what they can. Leah and Henna made their presence known, and decided to ghost the town, quite literally. While Midir decided to stay back at the fort and continue the Wendigo shenanigans, all while their man on the inside, Lysil, has infiltrated as one of the guards that they took out and is attempting to spread the word of the captain's incompetence. Last we saw of him. But on the other side of the world, we've had Creed and Selena, along with Creed's sister Izzy, trying to find a sword that was tasked by the goddess Toric to them in something regarding Selena. After meeting an old man in the town of Darut, the group had, or the two of them had, went back with him to his makeshift-ish home nearby a temple to Toric. While looking around, they found what looked to be some kind of arcane circle, some kind of odd poems and scribblings and omens that they've been trying to piece together. In an attempt to piece it together, they looked into some mirrors that were inside of some caskets. And upon doing so and creating a light source, the three of them see as coming out of the coffins are four smoldering black emberish creatures with horns and a flaming elemental. But first off, we're gonna start with Leah and Henna, who were making their way westbound from the town of Rhone.
So what are the odds that the entire town is convinced that they're haunted now?
You
Wait, what did y'all do?
possibly, maybe not definitely, there was definitely a physical assault via a bony familiar.
Ghosts can cause injuries.
They can. Usually not scratches and stuff. Mostly like necrotic and physical, but or mental. But you definitely see that there's a possibility that they either currently do or in the near future with a little more prodding may believe that they are haunted.
Cool. What little more prodding can I do from the shadows as we make our way to, like, without stopping, to make our way to the lake?
The prodding that would be required might be a little more heavy-handed or might take a little more time, and definitely would probably be better to do at night when there's less visibility and less chances of your faces being seen.
Let's leave them wanting more. Let's come back later.
There are two dirt statues of Henna walking around.
Oh yes,
you left them with cursed things.
What's even better is that one of them lost its nose, lips.
It looks just like me.
And it was the one that was built to look not like you.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we headed to the lake in the first place? I know that has something to do with the kids.
Yeah, there was potential intel over there.
Alright, let's go find some intel at the lake.
Alright, so the two of you are making your way westbound. I'll say roll me a survival check since it's off the beaten path and you're not familiar with the area.
Both of us?
Either both of you or one with advantage. As I assume
what's your survival, Henna?
Oh, hold on. 2 + 2.
Okay, so is mine. So do you want to just do advantage? You want to do separate?
I do it with advantage.
Okay, me?
Yeah, you do it.
That's a 15.
At advantage? Okay.
At advantage.
Alright, so... No, you only rolled once.
I rolled twice.
Oh, why did I... Yeah, sorry, I saw the 10 and I didn't realize it was survival. Alright, so with your 15 survival, you spend some time continuing from time to time looking at the direction of the sun to guide you, migrating birds and so on and so forth until eventually you start to hear the faint sound of running water, and you start following it until you get to a stream and follow it more northbound until you end up reaching a somewhat decent sized lake-ish pond. It's a little hard to differentiate this with how small this one is. And not necessarily any real immediate signs of what could have caused the disappearances that you were told about, or if there were direct disappearances here or not.
Can I do a perception check to see if anybody's like followed us or if there's anyone like around watching or something?
Sure, roll me perception.
And can I keep a specific eye out for whatever the fuck was in Veers' closet, like that specific spell?
Eye.
Oh, you mean Arcane Eye?
Yeah.
It's an invisible spell. You were just sort of able to figure out that it was there because it was more permanently placed. So, I will say, you can definitely see if there's anybody trailing you, but unless you have some way of detecting invisibility, then yeah.
Nope, and I also will not see anything because I got a 7 perception.
With your 7, Leah, you're confident that you are not being trailed, that you are
fabulous.
safe. And every once in a while, it does feel like there's something in the corner of your eye moving, but you look and then it's just like henna. And you're like, oh, okay, it's just henna.
I'm gonna look at henna and just be like, I'm gonna tell her, like, I keep seeing things out of my eye and it's you and I don't trust that, and my aunt is crazy and I'm concerned.
Alright. Well, I want to, like, investigate the area anyway to try and find any more information about disappearances and stuff, so...
Okay. So...
That would also be perception, or...?
I'll say roll... Roll investigation.
Both of us are just henna.
Again, either both of you or one of you at advantage.
You get advantage because you have a +7.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a 26.
Alright. Spending the better part of an hour or so walking the perimeter of the lake, eventually you find what looks to be a like a whole sized patch of dirt, where it's in the middle-ish area of like a field of grass, so it definitely looks like for some reason grass isn't growing here, or the dirt in this area was freshly enough dug up.
Interesting.
Does it look like a grave?
Not necessarily a neat one. It's not like, you know, at least it's not a grave where it's like wide and tall enough like where the person was laid down. It just looks like a 4-ish foot wide circular hole, or what you can only assume is a hole.
Time to do some excavating.
Can I ritual cast unseen? Well, is digging dirt a simple task?
Yeah.
Okay, can I spend a little time to cast unseen servant just in case something triggers when we do open and like dig something up?
Okay, sure. So are you digging up while casting Unseen Servant, or are you casting Unseen Servant before you dig anything up?
I want to before we touch even this thing, I want to cast Unseen Servant and have this servant dig it up.
Okay. So, if you want to allow that, Hannah, then it'll take an extra 11 minutes wait time for Leah to do this.
That's alright. Yeah, we can wait 11 minutes.
Alright.
As I'm doing that, can I tell Henna to like keep a lookout for people?
I mean, sure you can.
Cool.
Alright. I'll keep a lookout.
Roll a perception, Hannah.
It's 22.
Alright. From your low position on the ground, you can see everything with your bird's eye view.
Yeah. Of course.
You see the reflection off of the clouds. No.
She's God.
She's...
With the 22%, she becomes God.
she does, clearly.
Not a God, just the God.
Capital G. Old Testament created Jesus. No.
I mean, I do have a biblical angel, so...
Yeah. So, with your 22, you're paying attention, and over the course of 11 minutes, it doesn't sound or look like anyone's around you. Or smell, or taste.
Oh, that's good. I like the idea that I'm tasting our surroundings.
Yeah, like a snake, you just sort of like dart your tongue out every once in a while, taste the air, see if there's like a smell to it.
Leah looks over and I'm just gnawing on a tree.
Stereotypical tracker.
Like no, you like gnaw on a tree to see how long until the last bird was here.
Leo sends Ta over and chew on the cheers. If you look how Henna's doing it, then it probably has some benefit.
Okay, so with Ta's help, you roll me another perception check since you would have advantage since Taw's helping.
Oh my God, don't encourage her.
With Taw's help gnawing on the tree, eventually some of the bark like crumbles off, but not in a natural way. And you see that there are some markings on here.
Oh.
Oh god. Fuck. Is the ritual done? Can we say it's been 11 minutes?
Yeah, it's been 11 minutes, like they were gnawing on every part of the tree. It was a whole thing.
Cool.
I'm gonna stop chewing on that tree because now I need to see stuff.
Okay.
Leo's gonna shoo him away. Can I do an Arcana check to see what's on this tree?
Sure.
As my servant digs?
Roll an Arcana check.
It's a hot 12, Ruin.
From what you're aware, it seems to be arcane markings for what you don't know.
Can I also do one?
Sure.
Nice!
23?
Henna, you remember. You think about your time in college. You think through the drunken haze, through all the plans. You think about every possible moment where you actually tried to learn something whenever you weren't just being innately good at it. It seems like some kind of necrotic spell, some kind of necromancy, and it seems offensive.
Okay, offensive necromancy. I will relay that to Leah.
And it looks like, and I'll be honest, it looks like a relatively strong spell from what you're seeing of how complex the arcane runes are.
Alright, so...
Can I pull out my notebook and just start writing down the runes in my notebook under the header weird trees and fauna?
Sure.
Weird trees.
The method definitely includes chewing on it first.
Through the power of
know the spell.
through the power of Henna and Taw's beaver teeth, they managed to find some info.
Nice.
In his beaver teeth.
Nice.
Oh my God.
I really need to get that pearl for Identify. I really need to get that pearl.
You really do. You really should. It would be a great thing to either A, steal, or B, buy.
It would.
I mean, at
Yeah,
this
it's gonna
point,
get
we're
stolen.
not above theft at this point. Just let me help you.
Yeah, what are you doing now after finding this weird marking on necrotic spell marking on the tree that's maybe about 20-ish feet away from the...
You know what? I'm gonna go chew on some of the other trees and see if they also have markings.
Sure, roll me an investigation check.
As Henna's doing that, can I make the same sigil on the ground and see if it does anything?
Okay, so you just, like, carve it in the ground with, like, a stick?
Yeah.
Like, where the bodies were, or just generally in the ground?
Bodies!
Bodies?
There were bodies?
Clearly bodies!
Yes, there were bodies.
To be fair, I'm just
Yeah,
going off
fuck it,
of
where the
what you
bodies
said.
were.
I don't remember hearing bodies.
I meant the
It is
hole.
offensive
Oh,
necromancy.
the hole.
I meant the hole.
hole.
Like, obviously, I'm going off of your assumption, and I assume you're assuming it's bodies.
Well,
Alright, so
I
you
am
haven't
not.
happened upon bodies and
You
just...
did ask if it was the size of a grave.
And you told me no!
Yeah.
You said it was a standing grave, if anything, so... By the way, my investigation check was 20.
Spending another half an hour gnawing on about 5 different trees. Nothing.
Okay, so it's only that tree. Alright.
You now have sticky sap teeth with little tree barks on them.
That's fine, I'll clean them out.
Unfortunately, you don't have lips, so it's just sort of like there on the air, and like
Jeez.
the air is just like
I'm
freezing
gonna
the sap.
take another stick and just kind of pick it out while I watch
All
the
I'm
other
picturing
two
right
servant
now is
days.
just lifting that Mr. Compress mask to like the top of the hairline, or where it should be since she's also bald,
Sure, fair.
and just
No,
like
no.
zombie
It-
gumming the tree.
If Leo wants Todd to help, Todd can just take his like bony tail and just sort of like pick the stuff out of Henna's teeth.
Oh yeah, Ta is currently doing that as Leah carves a sigil over what we now know is grave.
Much
Okay.
appreciated.
It's like one of those birds that do that with the crocodiles.
Yeah, pretty much.
The teeth cleaner pseudo dragon.
Yeah. You now have a pseudo
Taz
dragon tail
multifunctional.
Yeah.
Not as
Look,
multifunctional.
in Taw's
Much
death,
appreciated.
in Taw's death, he's become a Swiss Army pseudo dragon.
A Swiss Army pseudo dragon.
Oh yeah. Carving
How's the
it
unseen
on,
servant going?
carving it onto the ground, Leah. Do you do this while Henna's like still just biting on the trees for like the half an hour?
I am doing this as that's happening, and also while my unseen servant digs.
All right, the unseen servant is digging with its like -1 strength as fast as it can, and
It's doing so well.
yeah, and it gets about halfway through by the time you finish the markings in 10 minutes, and give me a hot minute. I have to see exactly how this plays out.
Can we talk about how my unseen servant is like canonically made out of invisible ink? So if you spray with lead,
Saying,
The-
if
the
you
dirt
put
is
your
cur-
fire,
the
your
dirt
unseen
is
servant
cur-
becomes a seen servant.
Yeah, I was gonna say the dirt is currently clumping on its fingers, and then it just disappears off.
I think that was such a stupid thing that we established early on.
That's fine. I don't care. It's fine.
I mean, your spells can be flavored however you like them to be.
Mm.
Like ink. That's how they're flavored. They taste like ink.
They taste like.
It tastes like ink.
What does ink taste like, darling?
Heavy. It tastes heavy.
It tastes like heavy.
It's like sticking your tongue on. It's like sticking
I know
your
what
tongue on a
ink tastes like.
battery. That's how it tastes like.
Everybody has consumed some amount of ink in their life. Nobody can
I
shame me for
actually
this.
have not.
I mean, not
Have
intentionally.
they?
Not intentionally.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm over here fucking slurping up ink. I'm just saying.
You never like chewed
My
on a pen
goddamn
and it
ink
exploded?
cocktail. Gotta love it.
Are you saying that you were like, a pen stopped working, so you just sucked on the end of the pen for a little bit until the ink started coming out again, then you wrote again?
No.
What?
No.
You
not-
not like lick
No.
the
Rose,
tip
the
of a
correct
ball
answer
tip
to that
pen because
should
it's
be
not
no.
working?
No.
No,
But
I
that's
will
an
not. I will
actual
sit there
hack.
and draw in
Make ball
circles till
pen
it works
pen.
again.
That's like an actual hack to make ballpoint pens work. You lick the tip and it works better.
That's what she said.
You can also use
Damn
water.
it. Damn it.
Come on, huh?
Why would you get up to go get water when you could just lick the tip of the pen?
Exactly.
Or you could lick your fingers and rub the tip of the pen on your fingers.
Brett, listen, you're complicating this.
Just
I know what paint tastes like.
Yeah.
Need your logic? We'll just lick it.
I
No,
mean, if
no.
you really want to pick on me about biting things, I've literally been so stressed at school before, I straight up bit through my pencils.
I've done that.
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
worked in a school. I know. I've seen many
I mean,
chewed on
I've
pencils.
chewed, yeah, I was gonna say, I've chewed on pencils a lot, like, out of stress
No,
mostly.
not chewed on. I straight up
bit through.
bit through it.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was
The,
in 3 pieces.
the paint thing was someone brought cupcakes, and instead of, doing the normal thing and using frosting to hold them still on the platter, they used paint. So I went to go lick the frosting off, and it was paint.
Nice.
How? Oh, why would they
Makes
do
no
that?
sense.
Who,
That's
It-
called an ambush.
No coppery.
who
Okay.
does that?
Well, yes. Earlier in
Oh,
before your
God, I'm
lifetime, it would have tasted of lead.
Lead
Okay.
paint.
Um.
Love to see.
So as you finish completing the arcane circle that you copied onto like the 3-foot diameter area, I need Leah to make me a saving throw as it glows very faintly.
Wait, what kind of saving throw, my dude?
Constitution.
Cool.
Hopefully you pass.
That's a hot 15.
That does pass. Meaning,
Yay!
yay! You should be happy, and also not.
You know what? Fuck around and find out. That's Leah's motto.
All right. You take
You
49.
need to find a different motto.
Because
No.
okay, here's the thing. You take
so much.
okay. Listen. You take 49.
Shut the fuck up and listen to this bullshit.
You take 49 points of necrotic damage, but because you saved, you stay at 1 HP. Unfortunately,
Cool.
your HP is now reduced to everything but 1 hit point for the next who knows how long.
I can't heal her?
You can attempt, but
I feel like that is something that can be healed by a greater or lesser restoration spell. I don't think you have those.
maybe.
No, I don't.
So how do I make it? So I'm 1 out of 1 HP.
And we get
You're
Enoch to
just
just
cur-
teleport
basically
Pierce
what it
here real
is
quick for
that right now your max HP for however long until either this effect lasts or until you get it dealt with is currently 1. You are at 1 HP.
Cool. Can I do an Arcana check to see what the fuck just like that thing where it's like, oh, I don't have any test subjects, so I'm gonna just fuck around and test it on myself? Can
Yeah,
I?
sure.
Because Leah's definitely done that. So can I see what just happened?
Leah immediately pulling out her book while she's currently experiencing the extreme blast of dense necrotic magic. Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, she's phased, but like barely. That's a nat 1.
Leah? This is the magic missile spell. You know it
This
deep
is
in
the
your heart.
magic
You know it
missile.
deep in your goddamn heart. This is the magic missile spell, but tweaked ever so slightly. You know it. Whoever did this was a mad genius.
Okay, what if I make that a 14? I'm gonna use my 6 for that.
Okay, with your 14, you can tell that it is a high-level necrotic spell from what Hannah told you, and looking at its effects, it seems to be a spell that specifically has the intent to harm. Doesn't have many strong, like it doesn't have any other real motivation behind it, because you're looking at the ground and you're looking at the trees and everything, and like the trees are withering, the grass and everything around you is dead. Within a oh sorry, no, it's just you. Yeah, so you look around and you see that this was like clearly a single target kind of spell. You can also tell from the effects you're feeling and what it was and the complexity of the runes that the spell itself is powerful, but not in the highest echelons of arcane power. So you don't think that this is gonna require like heavy arcane means of essentially like great restoration spells or wish spells or anything like that to recover, but you're not exactly sure how or when it will recover in and of itself.
Can I turn to Hannah and be like, hey, so you know Veers, right?
Yeah.
So I currently feel like death, and theoretically feel like that if I was to take a singular hit right now, I would in fact die. Maybe we should let my cousin, who is one of my, what in this world would probably be, what the fuck is it called when they're like your person of contact when you get injured?
It could be just emergency contact.
Yeah, maybe I should let my cousin, who is the cleric, who is also one of my emergency contacts, know that I am likely close to death.
He's
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, go ahead, I guess. That'll be a reaction.
Yeah, no, funny enough, around this time, right after what happened in the Saturday game, Veers, you get a message from Leah. I assume she's using sending.
Well, I don't have a sentence spell. That's why I turned to Henna, because I used my sentence spell already to send Veers a message this morning, being like, "Hey, your mom's fucking scary."
I also don't have sending.
Cool. So Veers will not know.
Good. Okay, I think that's for the best.
How about we try and keep you alive instead? Let's do this. Let's try and keep you alive.
Henna,
let's not cast any more unknown magics.
Henna, from what you're looking at, Leah is just literally skin and bones. Like all the moisture has been sapped out of her. Her skin is sallow, sagging, and like pale.
Oh, great, we're in the same boat. That's all.
No. Well, I was also gonna say her skin is also like super wrinkly.
Alright, I'm gonna try and see if you know what. Has the unseen servant uncovered anything?
It's still digging. Still gonna take a bit of time. It is not a strong thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna have Leah sit down. Leah, sit and just rest.
Okay, so Leah's sitting and resting. I assume. What is Henna doing?
I'm gonna, against our better judgment, I'm gonna go help the unseen servant to try and move this along faster.
Alright. You just start digging a hole. I assume to help.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Sorry, one of the things you asked, Alana, no, rituals aren't a spell slot. If you ritual cast something, it doesn't require a spell slot.
Simply dope. Cool. So that's fun.
Yeah, you don't actually have to prepare any of your ritual spells if you don't need, or if you don't want to use it as a spell slot, so you can prepare whatever other spells you have and your ritual spells you still know. Or, sorry, the spells that have the ritual tag, you can still cast as a ritual, if you know that.
Cool. Cool. I'd like not to die. That'd be pretty cool this session.
Wouldn't everybody?
Can I try and cast Cure Wounds on her and see what happens?
Alright, roll the health.
Roll the help.
Okay,
Cool.
8.
So as you cast Cure Wounds, you touch her and you feel like she's gonna get better. And you watch as she does not get better.
Does not get better.
Okay.
Leah's gonna ask Henna for permission to stand up.
Are you gonna do anything extra?
Okay, Leah's gonna go get undressed, go into the lake, and lay on her back. And just
That's fair. That's okay. I won't question that.
Alright. Alright, so eventually you uncover the circular, churned earth, Henna, and there seems to be a note inside. Nothing else but a parchment note.
Okay. I would like to. Oh, I'm scared of this thing now, but I want to read it.
Don't read it out loud.
Alright? As you read it, I need you to make me a constant. No, you're fine.
Okay.
I will message you what it says, so give me a moment.
Okay.
No, for Henna, obviously it's a strength saving throw.
You know how many times I've made those, though?
Would you prefer dexterity?
I mean...
This is about to be the other part of the party towards the bard and the wizard who left and decided to go on their own way.
Well, at this point, what Henna thinks Leah needs is either some knowledge that the rest of the party has and or a nap. That's where Henna's at.
You're pineapple.
Strawberry.
Jesus Christ.
Pineapple.
Strawberries on pizza?
I didn't think it was possible to say something more blasphemous than pineapple on pizza, but you sure the hell just found one.
Sorry, what did he say? I blacked out. What was more What was more blasphemous?
Blacked out.
Yes, I
He
blacked
said
out.
strawberry on pizza.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
I mean, I like
Obviously,
that.
I like a dessert pizza.
So.
Like it. I mean, strawberries and cheese works.
Yes, but do strawberries and tomato?
Probably wouldn't be tomato.
What if it's strawberry sauce?
Ooh, that sounds like a good dessert pizza.
If it's a dessert pizza, that's fine. If it's like a pepperoni pizza and you're pouring strawberry sauce on it, I am calling you a monster and leaving.
What do you mean? I do that.
You know
all
what?
the time.
Now that I said that, I've once had a dessert pizza that the sauce was Nutella and the topping was strawberries. So
Alright, as long as there wasn't cheese involved. Also, I sent you the what it read.
okay, huh?
Hey, how's the water feel?
The water feels nice and cool.
Cool.
Like it's struck by lightning.
I
I just love that sound you're making.
Fucking fascinating. But first, we're gonna go back to the rest of the party because we have to sort the Leah. Yes, we have to sort the Leah. So let's head back to the rest of the party, and I will share this information when we find them because,
Okay.
interesting.
So, you make your way
is
back towards the camp, and I assume Madeir has been doing his best Wendigo impression continuously.
Wendigo impression and just kind of keeping an eye on the base, make sure
Sure.
nobody really starts to leave.
I'll say roll me a performance, but you've also noticed that there hasn't been any movement outside of base. Specifically, there has been no movement anywhere on the base. Like,
I didn't do well on that die roll.
Apparently. But yeah, I mean, you rolled a 9. It's just a little bit below middling, so But yeah, 20 is still all right.
It's not my best performance.
No, not quite. But it's still okay.
We'll just say it's because I see 2 undead walking up to me, and I kind of hiccup.
Yeah. You go like, and then you just see like you feel a tap on your thigh, and then you look and you see Henna, and then you see like Leah with her like sallow skin. You're like, oh! You start coughing.
It is tiny undead. Okay, I've only known you as undead. Taller than me undead. What the fuck?
Hello, I feel like death.
I feel like that.
Is there anything you can do
What
about
did
this?
you do?
Well, you see, the thing was, we found this, this,
Did you go looking at
necromancy
figures where they
spell.
aren't supposed to be again? I noticed
We
you're
found a
missing.
necromancy spell carved into a tree, and she decided to try and cast it to see what it did.
Did you learn anything important, darling? Like maybe
Yes,
Uncle
it
cast
causes
spell
this.
you don't
It
know.
could be useful. It could be useful in the future. I am not upset by this. I'm not thrilled that I look like this currently. However, my physical appearance is not me. It's not who I am on the inside, so therefore, I would like to be fixed. However, the knowledge was acquired, and I did enjoy that knowledge.
That
Well,
is
at
a
least
move.
you learned
She
something
said-
you might
she
find
said-
useful.
Leah says through wheezing lungs.
Accurate.
I
And
don't
then
know if
nodding
I'll be
her
too much
rotting
help,
head.
but
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I can try to help. Leah, may I have permission to touch?
Leah's gonna like hold out her arm like she's giving blood.
And I am going to put my hand on like her forearm and cast Lesser Restoration and hope and fucking pray that that helps.
Okay. Let me see.
And after that, the only other thing I can think of that would help, I don't think Leah would appreciate.
Alright, so as you cast the spell, you think about it for a moment, and you've seen magics like this that sort of sap the overall vitality of an individual. Most of the time you have known they tend to be not long-lasting. The long-lasting ones are usually more problematic and usually come from a more problematic source. As you cast the Lesser Restoration spell in whatever way you do, or however you want to flavor it, eventually her skin stops sallowing a bit, color starts to regain in her face, and you are no longer afflicted with whatever it was. So your hit point maximum is now your normal hit point maximum, but currently you're still only at 1 HP without healing.
Go take a break.
Yeah, I will say you got a short rest on the way here, but in the case of Leah, it didn't really help. In the case of Henna, I don't know if she took any damage at any point today.
We can't even get a short rest whenever we're around 300 paces from Henna.
Right. Fair enough.
So I'm gonna look at Leah and said, I think I might have been able to help you here, but let's try not doing that again, shall we?
Leah's going to nod and then immediately go study how to do that again, but not not to
Not
herself,
destroy
to
herself
others.
in the process.
Sure, you head over back towards camp. Lysil, for the last 12 hours, what have you been doing while stuck with all these soldiers and military individuals? Because they've already started setting up defenses and are currently waiting for the arrival of whatever monster has been stalking them.
God, I don't know. I'm not good at this. I can't. Come on.
You can choose to skip if you don't feel comfortable.
I'd say sowing unrest, but like I don't know how I don't know how to.
Tell them that the mage is influencing the commander's thoughts. Make them doubt the commander and the mage. Make them doubt that relationship, and make it seem like it's all the captain and the mage's fault. For example, you could say, you guys know that this monster that started stalking us didn't show up until she arrived, right? Things like that.
You can choose to do so if you wish, Lysil.
Yeah, sure. Let's.
Alright, roll me a deception check.
Come on, +5. 16.
Exam.
Does that help?
For the immediate moment, you're not sure if it helped, but it doesn't look like it's immediately done less has done more harm than good, so maybe it's taking effect, maybe they just don't care. You'll have to wait a little bit.
Phil, something about how, like, if things go south, the general can get away on his griffin.
Sure. I mean, yeah, that's mentioned as well.
Okay.
So, while Leah is trying to reverse engineer a spell, and Henna and what's Henna and Midir doing?
Well, I think Henna is going to say that after we finish with this garrison, we should probably go and find how to coat an orange in a thin layer of gold, because seems like it could be useful.
I mean, gilding just about anything is useful. It's just pricey.
I'm gonna show the note to Midir. The note says, to the one who survives and reads this, if you want to find out what this means, head towards Dragonboard Chasm with an orange coated in a thin layer of gold. You will not regret it.
What?
And I'm going to explain that we dug this out of a hole that was like 20 some odd feet from the tree with the spell that made Leah decrepit.
What the actual fuck?
If you want, you can put it in info for what you saw.
So we are going to the Dragonbone Chasm.
I mean, you don't have to.
You
it's just
understand that this is likely a trap, right?
But there might be information there, because we went there because we were told that it might have something to do with the missing persons.
you realize you could have been fed bait because you're openly looking for missing people, and it could just be a way to make you disappear as well.
Good luck with that. The only person who has the ability to make me disappear is me.
I don't know. That diminutive madman you usually keep around is kind of good at disappearing him and apparently multiple other people from what I've been able to hear.
But has he disappeared me? No.
I mean, technically. He disappeared you from one place and has reappeared you someplace else. Isn't that exactly how we met?
Was it?
Well, I mean, technically he disappeared me and made me reappear somewhere else. Still
Yeah,
don't know how we
but
pulled
it
that
wasn't
one
me.
off.
Roll me an Arcana check, Alana.
How about no? Because I'm rolling like shit today.
Then how about you don't reverse engineer the spell right now?
It's an 18. Don't be mean to me.
I
You
mean,
want
I'm not being
Bardic
mean. If you
tables? I
just
wanna
don't
see if
want
I
to
can
roll
roll
the
higher.
Arcana check, you don't have to.
I almost kept up with you.
You rolled
Oh,
acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one. You're right.
I almost kept up with you, physically speaking.
I mean-
Physically speaking.
Leah's doing magic with yours doing flips.
Yeah.
I mean,
Behind her.
I wouldn't put it past me at this
Inspiration.
point.
But
He's
yeah,
doing performative acrobatics behind her to cheer her on.
yeah, it just starts doing backflips and stuff. Okay, I'll
Rips
say
limbs off of the tree to use his pom-poms.
exactly. Leah, this
I just
is
wanted
a
to see if I could roll
spell.
higher.
This is a spell that's pretty far out of your range in terms of what you'd be capable of even outputting, in terms of just magical energy. It will take a long time to reverse engineer this, but it can be done.
Cool. Let's start that process.
Yeah, you've at least gotten off on a good start and started focusing from the simplest part, which is weirdly enough the center of the spell, like the more center, like where all the glyphs and runes meet. And then it seems like the more outward it gets, the more complex it gets. So you're starting to at least pick apart the center of it, and yeah.
So,
cool.
Since my dear bardic companions and wizardly companion, tonight is when we were planning to spring the last leg of our trap, I was curious. Wizardly one, dear Leah, how many people can you turn invisible at a time?
If I get a 4-hour nap, I can turn anything to third level. With a third level spell, I can do 2 people. With my second level, I can do 1. I have 3 available second level slots. So technically, as of right now, if I don't get to sleep, I can just do 3 people. And then I won't have any second slots.
Do we
Hannah
have
can wander.
absolutely anything that we need to get as a message to our inside man before we start our wonderful little coup?
Do I have anything to send a message?
No. Do
Unless-
we have any messages we need to send to him? I'm saying you can turn me invisible and I can get the message to him.
Oh, I don't think so.
If he can find a way to get everyone close together, that would be fantastic. But
I mean,
not
if someone can
strictly
turn me
necessary.
invisible, I can go deliver that message to him.
And then I'm gonna wander 300 feet away so Leah can have a nap after that.
Alright.
She needs her spell slots.
Henna 300
Yeah.
feet away from the base, Leah at the base trying to trance, and Midir, are you trying to get into the base
Oh,
to
you know what,
deliver a
you know what we
message?
should have been doing?
Well, hopefully I would want to be turned invisible first so I could just walk right up to his ear and whisper it in his ear.
Unfortunately, if Leah wanted to trance, she wouldn't be able to concentrate on the invisibility spell. So
So I have no problem not sleeping, but that only leave me. I have no problem not sleeping and cast invisibility on you if that's necessary, but that will only leave me with 2 second level spell slots and then 4 first level. So unless it's necessary, I think it'd be ideal to trans, and then I'd be more useful later. I would also get my.
What time of day is it right now? What time of day is it right now?
About midday.
So
We could go deliver that message just before we did whatever we're planning to do. See if we can't get our wonderful inside man to gather up everybody in the base. So we could have Leah take her nap. And then because technically we have an Owlin Bard in NPC mode just flying around, keeping an eye on things.
yeah.
He can stay airborne. The 3 of us can be turned invisible and smuggle ourselves inside. I can deliver the message. You can get to whatever point you want to be at for whatever you're planning. And we can kind of help shepherd and guide everybody where we want them to be.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. So...
while I'm 300 feet away, I want to study my pop-up book some more.
Sure, you continue to read it, roll me an intelligence check.
And I'm going to play my violin while I wait for the sleeping one to wake.
Alright,
Just gentle, soothing music.
Before we do anything else, Samus, would you care to join me in Dreamworld?
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Did Leah tell Lysel who Veers' mom is? No, he did not.
He doesn't know. Oh no, he's in there.
He doesn't know
No,
anything.
we found out afterwards, didn't we?
You did. You did, in fact, find out afterwards, and he has no idea of what's going on. Hello there, Samus. Funny how we meet again. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, just making sure. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going on, and you're not gonna say anything. You're not gonna type anything to anybody because, unfortunately, Lysel cannot get any information out there.
Okay.
Since last night and everything happening, the captain and the soldiers have concocted a plan to essentially prepare and trap the beast. It involves a decent amount of the remaining soldiers hiding in some coffins in the underground crypt, and others going to an ambush point where the quote-unquote beast and whoever's controlling will be lured. Lysel is currently stuffed into a coffin with some breathing holes, but unless he wants to draw suspicion onto himself, he'll have to be involved in that manner.
Wait, why are there half of them in the coffins?
Essentially, it's essentially, from what has been described as a two-pronged attack, where they are going to lead the beast into a large room, because they assume it's a large beast, and half of the people are there ready with ranged weapons and are essentially going to do that. They also covered the ground in blood and oil to essentially attract the beast, and counts that as a signal. The wizard's on standby to help in case things get a little hectic. And the plan is currently underway, so Lysel is currently in a coffin. Unfortunately, he does not have any weapons on him, because all weapons were put underneath a pile of bones which were inside of coffins, and hidden underneath there. And they're now just waiting for something to happen, or until, because there's also, from what Lysil's learned, there is another garrison to be on their way as of tomorrow, or they should be arriving tomorrow, maybe late tomorrow. So that will bring in fresh reinforcements to help with this issue. So they're just currently hunkering down and waiting. Does that make sense?
Crystal.
Yeah. So, good luck. You are past the negotiation stage, let's say, of trying to sow doubt. It seems like it helped a little, and may have weakened the wills of some of the individuals, but didn't necessarily cause a mutiny or anybody to turn on him, as there was no real proof and it was all just speculation. Definitely played psychological warfare with them, but didn't do anything from what Lysil saw directly. So yeah, currently he is unarmed, in a coffin, in armor that is heavier than he can generally wear, because you have chainmail on, and I think he can only wear light armor, correct, as a rogue?
Yeah, light armor.
Yeah, so you're currently so put some chainmail on, sorry, not chainmail, chain shirt on, and chainmail. And basically get prepared for I hate myself. I am flip-flopping because there's so many chains. It is a chain shirt. Put a chain shirt on. It is medium armor. You also have a shield, which is with the weapons under the pile of bones. And all I can say is good luck. And hope that things turn out well for Lysil, because he's currently stuck for the most part. Unless you want to try and sneak out of the coffin and leave. Does Lysil want to try and escape while the plan was already set up, or does he want to stay there? Huh?
I don't know.
You'll have to make your decision on that one.
Can I slip out of the, or what did the room look like?
What do you mean, the room that he's in?
Yeah.
It's essentially a crypt tunnel where either side of the passage has coffins in it, and it leads into a larger crypt area that leads to a set of stairs and goes up, but then there's another entrance that leads further into the crypts and loops around to where the main area for their plan is, which is currently being barred off from the inside. So there's an entrance to the outside that would give that would give access to those who enter in from the stairs, but is currently being blocked off, so that is a no-go on that end, from what Lysil knows. But yeah, what would Lysil like to do? Stay and stick with the plan, trying to slip away, or do you have another thing in mind?
somewhere.
For now, unless you want to say otherwise before things get chaotic, I will say that you're staying within the coffin, because it seems like you're rather wishy-washy on what you want to do exactly and are unsure. So, for the sake of moving it along, I will say that you are not taking the risk of getting caught leaving and are staying where you are. Correct?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not trying to take away your agency. Let me know if you
No, God. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to rely on the others.
Yeah.
All right, we can go back now.
Okay.
You
All right,
campaign.
we're back. So,
Enoch Thaddeus, Changeling Sorcerer, Chaos Sorcery, Bard, College of Eloquence, Bard Rogue, College of Glamours, Thief Rogue, Divination Wizard. Yeah, it's saying the subclasses for me.
yeah,
Why is mine not then?
I know. But
For Bora, it just says Monk.
guys,
That's
so
because she doesn't have her subclass.
guys, so
Okay.
while you guys are all either resting and Lysol's doing his thing, we will cut over to Credence Selena.
Bam.
Mortal Kombat!
Dun, 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 dun. All right, so as we get into it, the two of you are with Izzy, surrounded by all this. Give me a second as click on your tokens and roll initiative.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh god,
Well,
it's
Tony,
doing...
will you
Okay,
look, please?
nice. They go first, apparently.
No, no.
Well, wasn't expecting them to roll a natural 20 for initiative. Oh well, I guess we're here now.
Oh, we're gonna
I have to
die.
clear the list anyway.
Creed rolled an 8.
Creed rolled an 8. What about Selena?
Roll 20 wasn't loading. Hold on. 17.
Nice. Creed was very unprepared for this.
He was. He is regretting throwing that rock above the mirrors.
Hmm. There's his sheet. Let me quickly pull that up. All I can say is good luck. Let me quickly initiative for her.
Thanks.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Uh-huh.
I mean, she rolled a 15. So none of you go before any of the boom balls.
Uh-huh.
Let me roll for the elemental.
Please go after Creed.
No!
It
Is
did.
that where I was?
What was that?
Is that where I was?
Yeah.
I thought I was over here.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you were over there. Yeah, no. Yeah, Creed I think was over here.
Not to like get myself in trouble here,
Yeah, no,
but
it's
I'm
fine,
pretty sure that's where I was.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, Izzy's over there. You know, let me quickly.
Yeah, Creed is regretting some decisions.
I'm sure he is. That's gonna be fun.
That's a word.
It's gonna be fun for me.
It'll
Whenever
be fun.
It'll be fun for me.
For me too.
There we go. There's his stats. Okay.
Oh no. Creed and the elemental rolled the same.
Oh yeah, and what's Creed's dexterity? +3. So does the elemental,
+3.
weirdly enough. Okay, what's his actual score?
For the roll?
No, what's his actual dexterity score?
Oh, 16.
Yeah, okay, so the elemental goes first. That's 17.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunately, you are by a hair slightly slower than this thing.
I go last.
You do. You do, in fact, go last. Give a sec.
I gotta look at that again. Okay, it's just a bonus action. I'm alive.
Huh. Okay. No, I don't. Alright, so I'm gonna be using, you'll see, you'll see. Alright. So, in descending order. Oh yeah, Creed does go last, nice. So, starting off, the combat is going to be the Black Flame Sacrifices. Okay, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. The first one's going to immediately attack Selena.
Yeah, cool. That's fair. I am right next to it.
You know what? It's actually gonna... No, it's not. Selena is not. Okay, so yeah. Just gonna... You know, straight up just attack Selena with its 2 attacks. Does a 16 and an 18 hit?
Both hit.
Okay. Selena takes 6 points of fire damage, followed by another 6 points of fire damage, as this thing just starts coming.
Is that already halved?
No, those are just the actual rolls. So in total, you
okay,
take
so
6
total.
Yeah. So it just starts coming in and just starts absolutely swinging on Selena with haymakers.
Cool.
This one over here is gonna move over towards Creed. No. It's actually gonna move over here and flank over with Izzy, as it seems to have some level of intelligence, and is gonna make its attack rolls at advantage against Izzy. Okay, so Dirty 20 and Dirty 20 both hit Izzy, and she takes total of 15 points of fire damage.
She is out resistant.
She is not looking great. Unlike you guys not having the fire resistance, she is being burned in front of you, Creed. This one over here is actually going to move here and start swinging at you, Creed, at advantage.
Lovely. Wonderful. Surely.
Can I do a reaction?
What kind of reaction?
Absorb elements?
You can! You're already... fire resistant though. But fair.
What?
You already have fire resistance, but fair. Okay, so that's 14 to hit for the first attack and 24 to hit for the second. Does either hit?
They both hit.
Okay. Creed takes... Ooh, okay, so Creed takes 15 points of fire damage. Halved would be 7 points. So would you like to use your reaction for absorb elements?
Yes.
Okay. So you get hit by these 2 attacks. The first, or you can only... I think you can only do it for one of the attacks, so which one do you want to have? The 8 or the 7 damage?
The 8.
Alright, so it's 4, making it 11 total, so the 5 damage you took total. And so yeah, you just end up getting hit by the first attack and absorb the elemental fire damage into yourself as it starts coating whatever weapons in your hand.
Scimitar is looking pretty hot.
Yeah, this last one, yeah, the fire elemental's in the way. It's gonna go over towards Selena and start swinging again. Uh, 14 to hit and a 9 to hit.
Both miss.
Both miss. Okay, so the second one tries to swing at you, and Selena, you manage to move out of the way as it just starts like jabbing at the air where you were, and like starts clawing at it like very ferally. And that is all of the sacrifices turns. Next it is Selena.
Okay. I'm gonna summon Seer. Right here.
Okay. Give me a sec to pull out Seer. Alright. So yeah, you pull out Seer right there, next to Creed and Izzy. And also the 2 different flaming things.
Oh wait, not there, because he has to be close to me. So I'll summon him next to me, but then I'll tell him to move there.
I think it has to be within 30 feet of you, doesn't it?
It's hold on 1 second.
Yeah, it's 25 feet away, if you want to do it there.
Oh, okay. Well, no. Because everything within 10 feet have to make a save of him. So he'll go.
Sure,
Here.
I'll give me a sec. I'll give you control of Seer's token.
Perfect.
Once I... There, you have control of the token.
I need to be on not measure.
Yeah.
So actually, sorry, Creed. Also, I'll summon him here.
Okay.
And everyone within 10 feet needs to make a save.
Alright.
What save?
It is a dex save.
Oh, funny enough, it still hits everybody in the room. That's not...
What?
It still hits Izzy.
Oh, hold on. I mismeasured. Specifically, I'm aiming not to hit Izzy.
Okay, you can move it
So,
one more to the
He'll
left.
go
You can move it, like, over here.
there, right? That won't
You
hit?
can move it, like, here, and I think it won't hit. Let me double check. No, it still will. You can move it one more down, and I think it'll be fine. Like, on top of the coffin. Yeah, it won't hit Izzy. It won't hit that top one,
Yeah.
but it'll hit Creed,
Okay.
that one, the fire elemental.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, okay. So, they have to make a dex save or take fire damage?
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter. They don't roll. It doesn't really need to roll. They're immune, so yeah.
Oh, they're immune. Cool.
Yeah, so you watch as Seer's flaming burst appears, hits them, does nothing, hits Creed. Roll dexterity save, Creed.
That's a nat 20.
That's a natural 20.
Cool.
You take... You know, I'll say you take no damage from this for the sake of the natural 20.
So for his movement, I will move him where I originally had him.
Okay, so yeah, you do the burst, move him over there. Alright.
And then bonus action, I will command him. Is commanding him to move a bonus action, or does he just have his movement?
Your bonus action is just to tell him to take a turn and do stuff. So
Okay, cool. Bonus action, fiery teleportation.
Okay, so it pulls Izzy
Pulls Izzy and Creed.
And 15 feet away.
Here.
Okay. So yeah, Creed and Izzy are both ported out As yeah.
And then
Yeah. Creed, as you're ported out with Izzy, you hear the faint sounds of like rumbling, like.
oh no. So it's gonna take us a step back onto the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's her turn.
All right. You know what? Actually, you would say because of the time.
Why do you have Industry Baby stuck in your head?
I don't know.
If
yeah,
you put
Creed.
applesauce with a B, you can call it babblesauce.
Probably. So Creed, as you're ported outside of the hut with Izzy and Seer, you look behind you from where the stone grinding sounds are coming from, and you see the two statues that were embedded into the walls start taking steps forward. It's not their turn yet, but you can definitely see that they're moving. Don't mind the fact that they have weird tokens. I just, for some reason, don't have specific statue tokens. But yeah, is that your turn, Selena?
Yep, that's her turn.
Cool. Izzy's up. Boy, this is not looking good for her and you. So let's see. One or can do one of two things that would be helpful. Damn it. Yeah, she can't. She's not gonna do that one because it'd be a waste. She went Selena there. Okay, so Izzy is going to. You see her pull out like a little sprig of mistletoe, and she's gonna start like moving her hand in some esoteric spell-like way, and she seems to be casting something. As she casts Summon Beast. Let's see where. For now, I'm gonna, I think, just use like an gnarled bird. Yeah, for now, she's just gonna use like this brown bear token. But yeah, she summons this flaming, like jaguar-like thing as she puts it in the actual entrance, right there. Actually, no, I think she can move it further. Yeah, no, she's gonna move a little bit further inwards and put it right here. Try and draw the attention. And that was her action. For her bonus action, she is gonna use that. Uncreed. Yeah, she's gonna pull out these two kopeshes, which are like these hooked, curved sort of blades, as she lights them with this brilliant, radiant energy. And that is gonna be her.
It would have been so attractive if Selena could see it.
Yeah.
Where's she behind the wall?
She's directly behind a wall. But yeah, so she is that's all she can do. She's not gonna move further away because she doesn't wanna thing, but she's gonna scream out, "Selena, get out of there!" And that is her turn. Up next it is, or yeah, no, she used her turn, so the Mariners gonna be there. Up next it is the large animated stone structure's turn. They're going to, and let me see. Yeah, it's gonna make an attack at both Creed and Izzy. Does a natural one hit Creed?
Oh no! Thank the gods!
But does a 23 does hit Izzy,
No!
as it rolled minimal damage and she only takes 3 damage.
Oh, thank God.
So good.
Thank God!
You got the lucky in terms of the attack roll. She got lucky in terms of the damage, because Creed would have taken max damage. Funny enough, if it hits.
Welcome to the twins!
Yeah. Let me see what the movement is.
This is how shield spell works for twins.
5, 10, 15, 50. As the second one gets over there, as it's just power running over the steps and stone structures to get towards your location, Creed. As that's their turn. Up next it is the fire elemental.
Creed sure does go last.
It sure does go last.
He sure does go last, and this fire elemental sure is gonna go for Izzy or Selena.
I was like, Izzy, why? But that, yeah, that's
Izzy,
fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Creed sure is getting more and more traumatized.
So, does an 8 hit Selena?
No.
Does a 24 hit Selena?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. So, as it touches you with its flaming hand, you take 13 points of fire damage, reduced half,
Ouch.
so 6.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank God.
So you take 6 fire damage. And you are now on fire.
Nice.
Pop, drop, and roll.
You are in fact now on fire. Yeah. That is its turn. Creed, you're up.
Awesome. First thing he's going to do is he's going to use Blade Song.
Understandable.
So he can actually have a decent AC.
Cool. Unfortunately, Selena can't see it, so Izzy just sees you pull out.
What?
So it's
So they can't see either of the twins behind.
no. Oh no, sorry. From where Selena can see, she can't really. Yeah, she can't really see because.
Yeah, no.
Unfortunate. She sees that there's a flaming like jaguar in the room now.
Yeah, I see that.
A lot of fire. A lot of fire.
A lot of fires.
A lot of fire. The only one that doesn't have some level of resistance is Izzy.
Bonus
And
action.
hopefully these statues.
Hopefully, but we'll have to see.
His next action is actually going to be
So before
What will-
you choose to fully do anything yet, I will say that what you're next to is a like 15-foot sheer cliff. I say sheer cliff, but like it's a like 15-foot ledge, so you wouldn't be able to like attack from where you are this thing.
even with my gun.
Oh, with your gun, yes. I meant with your sword.
Oh no, I'm not going to do that anyways. I was going to actually cast Cure Wounds on Izzy. I only have first level spells right now.
Cool. Yeah, you just sort of reach past Seer and cast Cure Wounds on Izzy for 3 health. Okay.
That not
you,
helpful.
You gave her exactly the amount of health that she lost from the attack.
Oh yeah, he's going to do that, and then he. How stupid is he right now?
How
You're supposed to
stupid is he?
The correct answer is very. I asked myself that yesterday.
when you were planning this fight, you're like, how stupid is Creed? Very stupid.
Alright, yeah. Well, specifically right now, he's panicking and he knows his friend is trapped in there. But also there's a giant stone person coming at him. His sister. So all he has left is movement. So I think he's not gonna move, actually. I think he's just utterly panicking.
Okay, so no movement and he's just staying there. Alright. Top of the round, it is the things. This one's gonna ignore the bear and just say boogie out and can't really get past Seer. Boy.
Fuck you.
It's gonna make an attack at both Creed and Izzy.
Not the bird?
Nah. So you know what? I'm gonna roll a d6. 1 and 2 is gonna be Creed. 3 and 4 the Seer. 5 and 6 is gonna be Izzy. I'm gonna roll 2 of them. 1 and 2, so both are on Creed.
Oh, fuck yeah. He's got a little bit better AC right now.
That is a total of 9 and 13, which I believe both miss.
Yeah, they both miss.
So it tries to swing at you, and because you have your Blade Song active, you're panicking, and you just, with your fluid movements, you're dancing around and redirecting its attacks into Seer, who's immune to fire damage, and it just passes through Seer completely in its intangible-ish form.
I like to imagine the hand gets close and he just smacks it with the flat part of his scimitar.
Exactly. Up next... Sorry, not Selena. No. The two that are next to Selena are... Or one of them is gonna try and make it to the stairs. The other one is gonna... The other one's gonna go for the bear. I said the bear, the jaguar. Let me just double check the actual... There, okay. Yeah, two of them are just gonna attack Izzy's summoned beast. At advantage. Okay, for the first one, that is 21 a hit, followed by an 8, which misses. Followed by... Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, so 21 hit, followed by another 21, followed by 8, followed by... No, sorry, 8, 20, and then... Yeah, so all of them hit. Let's see how much health that the bear has as a roll damage. Okay. And now let's see how much damage they do. Wow, okay, so... Okay, so all 4 attacks did minimal damage.
Nice.
Actually, you know, like, how to explain this?
It just got bad kittied.
Pretty much. Like, that's what happened. All 4 attacks rolled a 1. Okay, this is one lucky summoned beast, as it's just barely being grazed by all the fire around it. Taking 4, 8, fucking 16 damage total. Give me a sec.
Yeah, no, I was waiting for you to text me.
Sorry, I need to take a quick 5-minute break. You guys go amongst yourselves and prepare for Creed and Selena's possible death.
No.
Why does Izzy only have that much health? Why?
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
Everything's
We're
gonna
totally
be
not
okay.
gonna die.
Totally.
Okay. Would anybody like to hear where we finally settled on Midir's family being located?
Grayzel Tangle?
Yes, they are in the Grayzel Tangle.
Are they by that lake?
Specifically.
Are they by the lake?
One sec. Yeah, he is in Skyfell.
Oh,
Oh,
We're there.
yikes.
There's
Skyfall's
a
not
chance you guys
in the
could-
Grayzel Tangle, though. It's by the Grayzel Tangle, not in it.
Oh yeah, no. Those roles were for a member of Midir's family to be used as an NPC.
good thing we're probably gonna get the fuck out of Skyfell.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went to get wine. Is it my turn? Am I up? Did Rune leave?
Rune
Rune
took
had
a 5
reached
minute
break.
break.
Okay, cool.
We are talking about the fun shenanigans that were discussed before our game started. 'Cause,
I see.
You know,
Shenanigans.
of course.
But going back to Leah's curse, I'm sure Veers would be happy to be away from where he is right now, even with
But
Enoch.
Leah's curse has
True.
been broken.
Oh right, that's
Yeah. I would very much protest Veers being transported anywhere, but he'd probably appreciate being there more than he would appreciate being where he is right now.
You know that
But the Grayzel,
I-
but the Grayzel Tangle is such a nice place,
We're not in the
We're not
Grayzel
in the
Tangle.
Grayzel Tangle.
and all of the people who live nearby are such wonderful people.
Veers would rather be where Enoch is.
That's a bit far.
That's taking things a bit far. But
You
he'd
just
rather
said-
be with Henna. He'd rather be with Henna and Leah. Is
Who are
the
about to be engaging in combat with his mother.
Damn. Aspen says one concerning thing, and suddenly Veers wants to be with Hannah and Leah.
Everyone should always want to be
It
with
was
Hannah and
more
Leah.
the fact that she shot a guy.
You didn't kill him.
You didn't kill him.
That's less than Leah can say.
That is,
I don't think Leah's killed a
I mean,
person. There's
she
been
killed
attempts.
a guy.
Veers-
He was
She
making
almost
death
killed a
saves.
guy.
Almost, but she
Lainey,
hasn't.
what would
yet.
Veers find more concerning? Watching Aspen shoot a guy, or having a half undead person try to get in his pants?
That's who the half undead person is.
Midir.
Wow.
Not Midir.
Oh, I thought the deer.
What?
One
Oh,
of his family members is a maybe.
oh, I see.
I have designed this person's personality to be the epitome of flirtatious.
Nice.
Well, currently he's wearing a dress, so
Chris.
I've
He is.
literally built a character who is married to a cross-dresser. Do you think I would build a character that cares about what clothes your character wears?
No, it's just an anecdote.
but yeah,
Does
no,
Veers feel
and
pretty?
is
Is that the question?
no, he doesn't.
he
He hates this. Absolutely.
He looks great.
He looks great.
He
Like
thinks-
Azazel did his makeup and he looks fucking fantastic.
Mhm.
Oh, see, I already see how this is going to go. Y'all are going to bump into said family member, and family member is going to immediately start flirting with Azazel.
We will. I think we'll get
Veers
the
would
fuck
be
out of here.
So upset.
Upset.
Pierce is also probably the only person that would be a risk of exposing him or Midir.
But yeah, no, it's not the fact that Aspen said one concerning thing.
It's everything.
It's everything that's happening, and also his fear that, like, I think I already said this. Never mind.
Information being brought to light.
But still, damn.
It's
I mean, if you're truly concerned about Azazel, you could always just leave him with Drenger. He'd be safe.
no, he would not, and no, but no,
Why do
I'm
you
not
say he
concerned
wouldn't be
about
safe?
because I don't trust that shit. I don't trust anybody from the Sunday game. Leave Azazel alone.
What did I do?
You don't count, but also I wouldn't leave Azazel with Lysel either.
So you only half don't count.
As doesn't have anything Lysel would want to take.
That's fair.
That's
But
fair.
yeah, no.
He's a
He has a
hobo.
bunch of money now. What do you mean?
Well, sure, now we
We
do.
do all have a bunch of money now.
And then the Sunday group is flat fucking broke.
Yeah, Selena has literally no money.
Damn, it really is spring. There's an ice cream truck outside.
Oh, wow. Whereas, like, not even 2 days ago, we had ice.
Mm-hmm. It is pretty warm today.
It was snowing yesterday.
Lucky.
I'll
It's
trade you.
snowing now.
I'll fucking trade you. We had ice yesterday, and then today it's 70 fucking 5 degrees.
I'm drinking frozen alcohol.
I feel like pina coladas.
Or getting shot in the rain.
Well, now it's strawberry daiquiri, but
Ooh, I've had a version of those because I was 16 at the time.
Next thing you know, we're gonna hear I'm drinking a Bloody Mary.
I am drinking a Bloody Mary.
You
Yeah.
are Bloody Mary. What are you talking about?
Thank you. Say my name 3 times and you'll summon me. As long as you look into a mirror. Alright.
You whine.
If we said it as your character's name, would we summon them? Because I feel like if that's the case, we're about to hear Lainey run to a mirror and start chanting Azazel Harvest, Azazel Harvest, Azazel Harvest.
Who knows, maybe it'll work. But yeah, so I believe it will. Selena's turn just ended, or did she take her turn yet or no?
No, I haven't done yet.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, so
We were nice and waited for you to come back.
Yes, now I remember. The 2 attack that. The last one that's by the stairs is gonna make an attack against you, Selena. I think it already did, or no? No, it hasn't. Alright. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, wrong thing. Does a 9 hit?
Yes. I thought it already attacked because I took damage.
Yeah, it didn't. Let me double check because it was Creed's turn.
Oh, that was the big guy. Just kidding.
Yeah.
That was the big guy.
That was the big fire elemental. So does a 7 hit and does a 9 hit?
No.
By the way, in case anybody's looking back at the past recording, I'm just using what was rolled for the actual number because I accidentally rolled for the fire elemental first, and the number was still a 2, and I just changed the modifier. So yeah, luckily you avoided getting a 23 to be hit, so you managed to survive that round of attacks. Izzy's up.
No, I haven't gone.
Why did I? Sorry, I am all over the place. Yeah, you're up, Selena.
Cool. Tidal wave from me to here.
30 feet, got it. What kind of save? And yeah.
It's dexterity. It is 10 feet wide.
Okay,
So-
tell me which 10 feet because it's a 15-foot wide, or 20-foot wide chamber.
Yeah, so it's like these 3 all the way to here.
Okay, yeah. So it'll also get Izzy's Jaguar.
It will. Yeah. I couldn't avoid it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
So I believe I also need to make the dex save because it sure is centered on me.
Yeah, probably.
Ha ha! I just barely passed my own dex save.
Cool. So the deck save is 15?
Yeah.
Alright. The big fire elemental fails. The one next to you fails, and... Oh, wait, no, sorry. Yeah, so it would be those three and then the bear. Okay, so yeah, no, I did it. Let me see. So yeah, the fire elemental fails. The one next to you fails, and the one at the far end passes. Which I don't know if it takes half damage or...
It does.
Alright, and...
and then anything that failed is knocked prone.
Mm-hmm.
And I also take 9 and 10 damage.
Nice. Let me just quickly roll a dex save for... Bear token. It also fails, so you know what? Everything except this one at the far end gets knocked prone, and that is 20 fire damage, correct?
No, 20
bludgeoning damage.
20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I don't know how you want to rule this because these sure are fire things, but it says it then spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing all flames within 30 feet. So I don't know if you want to count that as damage towards the fiery things because they're fire.
So here's the thing. The fire elemental takes 1 point of cold damage for every gallon of water splashed on it. You just hit it with basically 30 gallons of water on top of the 20 damage. You sure did do a bunch of damage to it and outright obliterate it.
Fuck yeah.
It just fizzles out. The others, not so weak to water, but still not...
Yeah, that's okay.
But still not weak enough to survive. Dead is the bear.
Sorry, bear.
This one is also dead, but it also goes out in a bang.
Yeah, Selena doesn't know that they were going to do that.
Yeah, so I needed to make me a Constitution saving throw, Selena.
Uh-huh. Oh. Well, she went out with a splash.
Selena.
Yep.
Toasty.
As you stand in front of this thing, hitting it with the tidal wave, as well as the fire elemental, seeing the fire elemental fills out, you hear a low... And then you see his chest start to flare out. But it looks like it's been dampened by the water just a bit.
Oh.
But you still failed as you're staring at it point blank as it still explodes. As it... It rolled 3d6 and rolled 2 1s and a 4. So you only take 6 fire damage. So in total, 3.
Nice, I'll take that. We good.
Alright. You would have taken half of it anyway, so if you passed, you would have just taken 1 damage.
True.
But it's dead. The one at the far end, it also took the 20 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, it also takes half damage, so it's still alive. Very hurt, but still alive. Yeah, so is that your turn, Selena, or are you doing anything with your bonus action, commanding Seer to do something?
She was gonna shoot a flame seed. This statue.
Alright. Make your attack roll with Seer.
Okay.
13 does not hit.
Okay, that's her turn.
Alright. As you see as you guys see Seer spit this flame at this thing, it just sort of sputters against the stone of it and just fizzles out, doing nothing.
Good job, buddy.
As Krita and Izzy see like a little bit of water trickling out from the building, from the structure.
And also hear an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is it gonna be like, why did my thing immediately... She's just thinking, like, why did my spell concentration drop immediately? She can't see that it was titled...
Why is it?
She's like, shit. And she's thinking heavily, she's just gonna... You know what? No, actually, Creed and Izzy would have both also heard the explosion, so, Izzy's gonna scream, "What's happened over there?"
These things explode!
Shit. And she's gonna, like, look to Creed and say, I have no options to deal with these things without us being in the... or myself being... she's just gonna, like, run up and climb up the, column thing, with a relatively quick speed. Doesn't seem like it's hindering her any. And she's gonna engage this thing in combat and leave the exploding thing to you since you have a gun.
Yeah, smart move.
Unlike Creed, she ain't dumb. So yeah, she's gonna make her 2 attacks. No, sorry, 3 attacks at this thing to check. Yeah, 3 attacks at this thing. Boy, for the first 2 attacks, did you guys just or Creed hears the sound of like metal grinding on stone, just and both of them miss as she rolled a 9, a 10, and then a 25. Only the 25 hits. Plus, let me see, additional damage. Alright, this thing takes a total of 11 damage. It's definitely not looking great. Or... It looks hurt, but not as hurt as she would like it to be. For her bonus action... I'll do a check. Like that. Yeah, that's how she's gonna do. Her turn's done, and it's now the statue's turn. This one's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 25, and I think it has to be 10 feet of you. Let's see how far Creed is. Yeah, he's in range for both of them. Yeah, this one over here is gonna make 2 attacks against Creed. This is a large, spear-like object. 23 and 15. Does either hit?
Yeah, they both do.
Great. 6 damage and then 5 damage. Both bludgeoning. Let's see with these... With this very large hammer, this one over here is going to make 1 on Creed, 1 on Izzy. I assume a 9 does not hit Creed, but a 21 does hit Izzy for 6 damage.
Yeah, no.
Izzy's not looking too hot. She's currently at 3 health.
Creed is at 9.
Yeah. Alright. That's their turn. Up next it is Creed.
These two certainly are twins.
Together they die together.
Elena's also at 9.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna make it out of this. I'm sorry.
I mean, depending on what you do.
Okay. Creed is going to make 10 feet to the creature.
Alright.
So he can hit it with his scimitar, and then he can finally use the absorb elements.
Alright. Yeah, I think you get an additional 1d6 fire damage. Or you don't.
Yeah, but I missed.
So you hit it with your scimitar?
Yeah.
Alright, so you go to swing with your scimitar, and it just shatters against the stone, as it is now broken.
He is cursing in so many languages.
Is he just looks, he's like, shit, and
What do I have as bonus actions?
Pleading for your life? Who knows?
Yeah, this is going to be useless, but he's going to, I guess, harness divine power so he can get a second level spell slot back, but he's probably gonna die.
Okay.
So he'll legitimately pull his holy symbol out, but he'll like knock the coin out of where it's hiding in the little sun diagram, and he is pleading for his life into that fucking coin.
Okay, well, pray to luck all you want. That natural one did not help. Okay, so that's Creed's turn. Next is the big boys. This one's just gonna try and swing at Seer. (22 and 19). I assume both those hit.
Yeah, they do.
That is total of 14 fire damage.
Ouch. Oh wait.
Oh,
He's
so
immune.
bitch, this thing. Okay, whatever. The thing was stupid. It made a mistake. I made a mistake, so it made a mistake. So that one wasted its turn basically trying to fire, and it
Yeah.
fired nothing. The other two are going for Selena, though.
Yeah. Okay.
This one can get just to Selena.
Asking that one.
Yeah, this one's also going to get there. They don't have advantage, but they are going to make their attacks against Selena. You know, They're going to make a called attack, both of them, in an attempt for both their attacks in an attempt to try and take out Selena's legs.
Oh, rude.
Rude.
They have to take a -5 penalty to their attack. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so quick math here. That is a 19 to hit for the first attack.
Yeah, that hit.
A 4 to hit for the second.
No.
A 2 to hit for the third.
No.
And a 4 to hit for the fourth.
No.
So only one of them hits. Let's see the damage. That is a total of 9 fire damage, which halved would be 4.
Okay.
Selena, you are up. This one's looking very, very hurt. The one over here is still pretty healthy. It doesn't look like it's been damaged.
Trying to see if there's anything else she can do here.
Alright.
Well, she'll have Seer try to hit that dude again with a flame seed.
Sure. Make your attack.
Hey, that was so much better.
That hits. Roll damage.
Eight points of fire damage on that.
What a shame.
Is the other statues too?
Huh?
The statues are immune too?
No, it's not immune. It took the damage normally. Like, doesn't have resistance.
Oh, okay.
Normally.
When you said what a shame, I thought that's what you meant.
No. What I said, what a shame, it's left at 1 HP.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That's rude.
That is
Yeah,
exactly
Don't worry, Izzy's next.
Seer,
Take
check
it
its eyes
down.
out.
Yeah, take it out, Izzy. Fuck. Okay. Selena really doesn't want to hit herself this time. So she's going to do another tidal wave, but centered on this guy going forward.
Okay, so 2 of them have to make a dex save.
Yeah.
Both
And
fail.
That's 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. This one, they both died. This one explodes nonetheless.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're gonna have to make a dex save.
Uh-huh.
But I think you already did anyways, so yeah. Oh no, sorry,
Yeah.
that was your spell. Yeah, so make me a dex save.
18.
Alright, so you take half damage.
Okay.
Let's see what it rolls.
2. Please be 2.
It rolled 8, so 4 damage you take.
Oh my god.
You are
I'm
left
also
with
at 1 hit point.
You are at 1 HP and this thing is right next to you.
Yep.
Welp, that's Selena's turn?
Yep.
Cool. Up next is Izzy. She's gonna take a whack at this thing.
Hit, please.
The first attack misses.
No.
It is also very sad that neither of the twins were invisible to see her tidal waves.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me double check.
Like, I'm gonna die for this bullshit! You don't even see my cool magic!
What's funny is that only Izzy and Creed can see what each other are doing. Nobody can see what Selena's doing, and Selena can't see what anybody else is doing, so...
We
Nobody
can't
can
see
the
each other
cool
being
magic.
hot.
Yeah. Alright, second attack.
I'm gonna die and you're not gonna know how awesome I was.
She missed with her second.
Izzy, no!
Oh.
She hits with her third.
Thank God.
Oh, thank God.
As it is
It's dead.
dead. She's gonna use her bonus action to fucking throw one of her short swords towards you. Creed, catch! It just sort of lands next. It just sort of like lands next to you, and she's gonna like 5, 10, 15, 20. She's gonna be like. She's gonna be like 25, like 7 down, 30. She's gonna be flanking with you. This is a gamble, but she's gonna be flanking. Up next is the thing. She's gonna take a swing at both of you.
Panic.
7 for Creed.
Oh, thank God, but Izzy.
20 for Izzy.
Izzy, no!
As it does 8 damage as it knocks Izzy unconscious. As Creed, you watch your sister just get hit by this gigantic stone hammer right on the shoulder, and she just sort of like collapses after a brief yelp of pain. You are up, Creed. Her no longer glowing short sword is next to you.
This is not good.
It is not good, but there are only 2 enemies left. Problem is one of them explodes and somebody's at 1 HP. And the other one is looking relatively healthy, and you are not looking great.
He is going to... God, I have 1 action. What the fuck?
You have 1 action.
Yeah, if I already had 2, I could do this. He is going to be more concerned about his sister at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm sorry. He's going to...
You don't know I'm at 1 hit point, you're fine.
Yeah, that's valid.
I was gonna say,
he's going
it's
to
not like
toll the
it's a
dead.
moral thing. He sees the sister get knocked unconscious and he doesn't see what's going on with Selena.
He's going to toll the dead, this guy, in front of him.
Okay, it's gonna make a wisdom save. Let's see how that goes.
Is it missing any of its hit points?
No.
No.
No. That is a 2 for its wisdom save.
Oh yeah, it takes 10 necrotic.
Cool. You have severely hurt it. It is still alive.
And for his bonus action, he's going to ensure that it's going to focus on him and try to do a compelled duel.
It's gonna make another wisdom save.
Yes. This time with 12.
Rolled a 10 for its wisdom save, so it's now compelled to duel you, as it already sort of was. But yeah, it won't be targeting Izzy at the very least.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure it would not hit Izzy. He is...
Fair enough. Not taking chances. Alright, so yeah, that's your turn, Creed.
Yep, that's it.
It is now the last sacrifice's turn, as it's going to take its swings at Selena. Let's see if check. Let's see if check slows in Selena's favor on behalf of Creed or the Raven Queen. That is a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
As you get knocked unconscious.
Yep.
Followed by a 20. Oh no, it'll get a. Well, still Chris anyways.
Oh,
with a
shit.
22 to hit. As you are
Yeah,
knocked
okay,
down,
so as I fail 2 death saves.
As you fail 2 death saves, it's now your turn, Selena.
Ooh, okay, so I'll roll another death save here.
I'm sorry, Selena.
It's okay. This is fine.
We are here for applesauce.
Oh, that's it.
As you survive for the round. Izzy's
Yeah.
up, but she's gonna make her own death save. Although, how do you do death saves? Like, it's specifically saying death save. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll just roll a d20.
Does she have a character sheet?
She does, but
Like, actually,
she does, but
you click on where it says death saves, and there's a roll between failures and successes.
Yes, it's fine. I rolled a d20 just naturally. It rolled a 10, so she made her save as well, as they're both breathing, but for now, yeah, it's gonna attack Creed. It's gonna attack
Come
Creed
at me, bitch.
with both of its attacks. Creed.
It has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you. Sad. It hits me,
Creed.
doesn't it?
It hits you with a solid 19.
Yep.
You take 3 damage.
Oh, thank God.
And then it fails with a 9, because what's funny is it would have done 7 damage with the one that missed. So for now you got
Oh my God.
Yeah. Again, Chexel did the thing of giving you the least amount of damage, but and then the second attack failed, but it would have been the highest damaging one. So you got lucky. You're up, Creed. What do you want to do?
Just
first, cure wounds at 2nd level.
For yourself, okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's 15.
Nice.
when Selena went down, did Seer turn him back into a tiny little bird?
He did. And he is
Yeah.
now sort of just fluttering about.
Okay, now I gotta scroll through some things right quick to find a bonus action that isn't Compel Duel.
Yeah. I mean, it was sort of a gamble to try and toll the dead again.
Yeah. Bonus actions. Yeah, I ain't got no bonus actions either. So I can take a hit at least.
Cool. Alright. So, that's your turn, Creed?
Yep.
Alright. Next it is this thing.
Is it leaving me? Thank God.
15. It's gonna make an attack roll against you at 2 attack rolls at advantage against you, Creed.
Oh no.
Uh,
I will say, in his non-dominant hand, he is clutching that coin.
Fair. Yeah, so 20 to hit for the first attack.
Yeah.
16 to hit for the second.
Yep.
You take 16 points of fire damage. Halved would make that 8.
8, awesome.
Selena, you are up.
Okay. Back to this. Okay. That's a fail.
So,
The final fail, wasn't it?
Yep.
What are Selena's last thoughts?
Oh, fuck. I don't even...
You can think of that while
Yeah.
I play out what's happening with Creed. This is gonna make her a death save. As she failed.
How many is that? 2?
2.
That's
She's at
1.
She's at 1 success, 1 failure.
Oh yeah.
Followed by the statue. And it is going to attack Creed. At advantage. A 16 and a 20 to hit.
They both hit.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Or, sorry, not 13. Yeah, no, 13.
Yep. He's down.
You're unconscious. And as you fade to black, we'll cut over to the other group. But yeah, well, what do you like Selena's last words to be, or thoughts?
She would just have the night of the attack of her circle flash through her mind and her sister being dragged away.
Okay.
And that's all.
Alright. I guess pull up a new character. Roll stats and decide what you want to play.
Woo!
Alright. Well, that was happening a few days in the future. Back to the others. I'll say that you have finished your 4-hour long rest and trancing Leah, as well as Hannah. And Midir, you got a short rest as well.
I mean, Midir was fine.
Is Leah immediately needed?
What was that?
Was Leah immediately needed after consciousness?
I don't know. Midir's still sort of playing his instrument, and Hannah is 300 feet away doing her own thing.
Okay.
Whenever it was time for us to march, she was just going to turn at least me invisible so I could go tell Lysel, hey, we need to gather everybody up.
Is it that time?
I mean, once you woke up and it got dark, we were going to head that way.
Is it dark? I thought it was midday when I went to sleep.
You did, and so it's not dark yet.
And it's
but
been
you
4
can-
hours.
It's been 4 hours, but it was around like 2 p.m. when she started trancing, so it's only like 6 p.m. now. It's still roughly evening time. If you want to wait till dark, it will be another few hours. Do you have anything you want to do in that time, or are you just waiting?
I want
Technically,
to.
the twilight hours would be the most opportune to strike from a militaristic standpoint. However, getting me in to give early warning to Lysel and get him to actively reach out and gather everyone up would be the opportune thing, unless someone wanted to cast Sending.
Well, let's make
To
this a
tell
group
myself.
decision.
Gather
Let's make this
everybody up.
Yeah, let's make this a group decision. So Leah's going to. I don't know, how far can a whistle be fucking heard?
I mean, I'll say enough if you want to, like, call Hannah, you can do that.
Okay, so she's going to. No, you know what? Fuck it. She's going to look up to the sky, cup her hands, and go, Hannah, we're time to come back!
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. And will return,
How close are
looking
you
slightly
to the?
confused.
We're probably like an hour out from.
Yeah, last time I checked, we were an hour away from the Held or whatever.
Yeah, roughly about an hour away from the hold. So yeah. You
And
get
will return, looking slightly confused with the book open in her hands. Just like, what? I was reading.
I don't think
Leah's going to sympathize because she wants to be studying right now.
Fair enough.
How does one go about reading a pop-up book?
You know what? Don't ask too many questions, okay?
Don't want to know the answers.
Concerned.
You don't want to know the answers to these questions, and if you want to really know, I'll let you try. Anyway.
I have
So,
no inclination in reading your pop-up music book.
Where are the... Who else do we need to make a decision?
Technically speaking, we'd need our owl folk, but our owl folk is not present for today.
Yes,
Yeah, he's there, and he's just like, I'm fine with whatever you choose, but we should make haste and...
So that's we have the owl person, and then the four of us, and then Creed and Selena completely fucked off.
Yeah, they've been gone for days.
And then Lysel is occupied.
They might have fucked off the mortal coil. We don't know.
Okay, so we either wait until complete darkness and go through with the plan, or we add in the additional aspect of Madeir going in first and warn in Lysel. So what seems to be the group? I know Madeir already wants to go in already. What the fuck was the owl person? Alfred? Is that what his name? Yeah, Alfred.
Mm-hmm.
What's Alfred and Henna's opinions there?
Alfred, for the plan of getting Madeir in to send a message.
Mm-hmm.
Alfred says, I believe that it would be taking a great risk at sending him in. There's a chance that he...
Okay, so we have one yes, one no, so it's up to Henna to decide.
I agree with Alfred. I don't think we should risk splitting up further than we already have. Because they seem awfully aware of...
Bless you.
Oh my god, I just sneezed so hard my spine shattered.
Oh,
Shattered. Fucking... I'm literally seeing stars, I'm dying, kill me.
Yeah, that's what you get.
That's what I get for what? I'm not the one who...
chorus of that's what you get.
I'm not the one who did a suicide plan.
Such rage from the room next door.
Apparently.
Okay,
But
so
yes,
Esmer's dying.
They seem awfully aware of their surroundings, and I wouldn't want to risk you getting caught before we're ready for them to see us, basically.
Well, on the one hand, if I were invisible, I could just walk right the fuck in. However...
Well, Leah's not going to cast invisibility on you if Henna says she doesn't think it's a good idea, so... Unless Henna changes her mind, the point is mute.
However, we still would need to get a message to our inside man. So it's either we're going to be finding someone who is telepathic who can connect to him, which I don't know anybody who can do that, or we're going to be turning someone invisible to go in, or someone's going to have to burn a spell slot to do their telepathic message thing.
Or we can just stick with the original plan and just, hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean, gathering everyone together is just...
Well, the original plan also relied upon the small diminutive madman, and I haven't seen head nor tails of him in 3 days. So, unless he's hiding up one of your sleeves...
Yeah, it is what it is. Henna's said no, so Leah's not going to cast invisibility.
I'm just concerned that we'll basically be throwing away your life by sending you in first, even invisible.
Well, then I guess we're going to wait until it's a little bit darker, and we're gonna go in spells and swords a-slinging.
I think maybe it's pertinent to burn a spell slot here and maybe send a message to Lysel. I think that'd be the smartest move here. Also, the fact that there's multiple rolls being done is not cool.
Man, I'm not a fan of what's happening over there. But yeah, maybe, probably sending to contact Lysel.
Okay, so the three of us, let's brainstorm 25 words to send to Lysel.
Well, essentially, try and bring everyone together, and also we should ask him. Just make sure that, like, I'm not sure. We'll definitely try and get everyone together because I have a way to potentially knock out most of them.
Bring everyone together in one place. My aunt is the mage. There, she's dangerous. Don't go near her.
Avoid her, yeah.
We should probably try to find some way to separate her away from everyone else. And we should probably try to keep the dear commander away from them as well, if you can take them all out with one single action.
Well, depends on their hit points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Bring everyone together in one place. My aunt is the mage there. She's dangerous. Avoid her, but if possible, separate her from the others somehow.
Sounds good to me.
Hannah?
Yep.
Alfred?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Samus, what the fuck is your at?
Where's your at?
I'm like trying to at Samus here and I can't find it.
Just
Are you
do
trying to
at
him
Samus.
or yeah?
Oh, no, but that still doesn't... Oh, it's fluffy hair. There we go. Got it.
Just do at Samus and it'll turn into
Whatever insert the nickname is.
yeah.
Right. Well, that's a spell slot. And then
Alright.
Samus gets to send me that, or Lysel, oops, my bad,
Yes, ma'am.
gets to break, send 25 words back. So if he's dead, that'd be cool to know.
Sure.
Or imprisoned.
Is he dead? Is he in prison? We'll see. See if you can send a message, Samus.
No good.
You know the
Give me a
situation.
think.
It would be really cool
Honestly, he
if...
doesn't have to say it out loud. He can literally just think it and it will respond.
Oh, I know that. I mean, just more so he can type out what he wants to respond with. Or say it out loud.
As we're waiting for that, Leah's also going to take some time and go back to studying that curse,
Mhm.
or necromancy spell.
I'm gonna go back to my pop-up book. I'm learning.
Does magic have like a signature here?
Not quite in the same way that does necessarily like Harry Potter.
Okay.
You can
But
still
there is,
you can
like
still
something?
yeah, there is something. You can still sort of tie it to a person if you know the person's magic, like if you know it well enough, and can sort of gauge the essence of the spell that was cast. You may be able to tie it back to the person. There might also be magic items specifically designed for that, or spells specifically designed for that, but just off of raw trying to figure it out, it might take a bit of skill work.
Okay. As I'm trying to decipher that, I'm also trying to decipher if the magic is familiar to me.
I will say, roll me Arcana check.
Dun, 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 dun. That's a 15. We're going very mediocre today, y'all.
All right, 15. As far as you're aware, no.
Cool. Ooh. Oh. Okay.
Reroll?
No, I didn't roll shit.
Oh, yeah.
How the fuck did you manage this?
I too would like to know how he got turned into bait.
Ambush set up for Beast.
Hold on. Again,
Zane.
I cut down some words.
Why the fuck is Creed rolling death saving throws? Like, absolute.
Stop that. You stop that.
Keep going. The final one.
Oh no!
Alright.
Well,
I don't know what happened there.
Oh my god.
No.
we don't have to worry about the party being separated anymore.
Yeah.
Half the parties.
Oh my god.
No.
I know you were going for a TPK this week.
Zane, on the bright side,
Even-
Izzy died as well.
What the fuck, Rune?
Rune, why have you chosen death?
What the?
Oh, I was prepared for violence today.
No, I mean you personally have chosen death.
Yeah, I said I've chosen violence today. You know what's funny is that all
Why are
three.
you going for a TPK?
What's funny is
I'm
that
very-
all three of them
God.
literally came down to the fifth and final roll.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Celine only had one save. What do you mean?
What was that?
Celine only had one save. What do you mean?
Oh, that's true. No, sorry. Both the twins got 5. I forgot that you just got beaten.
I immediately took 2 death save fails. So that was fun.
Oh,
Well, I hope
This is a
Young also
nightmare.
has backups just in case.
Holy shit.
Hey, at least we know how the rolls are going today. Let's see what Minmeadow's planning. How that goes today.
On the plus side, if our plan goes just as south, we're gonna find out what happened to Sammy real fast.
Wait, okay, I need to clarify something now that Rune's on a murder path. I'm back at full HP and, like, everything is fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You asked that now?
Well, okay, we're about to walk into danger in, like, T-minus 2 hours, presumptively. Fucking Lysel's in a coffin.
Mhm.
Just double checking.
Leah can't die. I'll be real upset if Leah dies.
I have not even worked on my backup, so yeah, no, Leah can't die.
real upset if Leah dies.
Oh my god. Oh god, okay.
So we need to be much more careful now that Rune is not fucking around. That's cool. Leah's not dead. Fuck you. Not yet.
Sorry, I said Creed and Leah. I meant Creed and Selena. That was on me. We were talking about Leah and then yeah.
Jesus. Wait, so Solana's not dead, right? Is Solana?
Oh, she died.
Who died
Yeah, it was
first?
the first
She died
dead.
first, followed by Izzy, then Creed.
Oh, so both of them are dead.
Oh yeah, all of them
Yeah.
died.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. It doesn't bode well
Hey,
for
hey.
us. It really
That-
doesn't.
that sure was Zane's character and backup character.
Yeah. I sure was.
And one of those was Zane's self-insert as well.
Oh my god.
Rune, you did not choose violence. You chose your death.
Okay.
I chose self-directed violence.
Quick question. Is there any way for any of us to, I don't know, magically fucking know that half of our party is dead?
No.
Not unless you have a way of contacting the other side of the world and finding their corpses.
They're just never gonna come back, and we're not gonna know why. What the hell?
Okay.
Their god really just went ahead and went, fuck y'all.
Prepaid.
What's in Selena's god? Selena was dragged into that.
The ride.
Oh my god. She was dragged into it and then killed.
Okay. So let's do our utmost best not to get ourselves killed, y'all. That's the rallying cry.
That is the rallying cry. Let's not die tonight, fams.
I genuinely don't know which one of the siblings would be the backup, so that's cool. I genuinely don't even know what to think right now. Okay. Is it nighttime now?
I'll say yeah, it is.
Should
Cool.
we all go in invisible? Especially now that we know that they found Lysel out.
And they know.
I feel like that would be the smarter choice here.
It's not. No, I guess I can't really say that since. Never mind.
I'm stuck in a coffin ambush. I wish he would have told us where he was stuck in a coffin. Oh, where? Oh, in the basement crypt. Okay, so he's in the coffin in the basement crypt. Okay.
The crypt is part of the ambush. The coffins in the crypt are the ambush.
Well, whatever you sent is what he said.
I'm stuck in a coffin. Ambush set up for beast. So the way that punctuation is set up is if you were to move that, it's a non-restrictive clause. So if you were to move that, I'm stuck in a coffin lurking in the basement crypt. Okay, so the coffin is in the basement crypt based off that. There's an ambush set up for Midir. The troops aren't disorganized. The wizard is certain for that beast, which is Midir. And Lysel is not sure what to do. Okay. So that's fun. Cool, I'll go with that. I'm gonna relay that to Henna and Midir and Alfred. And then I'm going to
Time, Leah.
Hey, quick question, Rune. If I have the genetic material that is like half of that person, can I like do some shit? And this is, I meant that this is a lot. I understand what I'm asking.
The fuck do you mean?
So I have
You
yours
said
hair. Like that was
material.
that. I have yours hair. This is his mother.
No.
A child is the genetic makeup of both parents.
The answer
is there
is-
any way I can use Veers' hair to do something bad to his mom?
The answer is no.
Cool. That tracks.
Valiant effort.
Swing and a
You could
miss.
try. You could definitely try. I rolled 8 nat 20s in a row.
You know what? If you roll 8 natural 20s in a row, fuck it, I will allow it.
Rune, I've been rolling like 3s today. It's
I know.
not gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen. That's why if you do it, then I'd be more surprised. I'd be more amazed. Literally, I'd be like, Jesus, I guess the universe wants you to really fuck up Veers' mom.
The universe does. Like, everybody wants to fuck up Veers' mom. Okay, Aaliyah is going to turn to Henna and just be like, okay, what's the plan here, bud?
It really turns it on its head that they took our inside man. You can invisible all three of us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You
I
can't.
can either do that. I can do that with either one third level spell slot and 2 second levels, or I can do.
Invisibility is concentration. You can't have it out twice.
Okay, so then I can only do it on 2 of us, and I'd be my last third level. So then it would only be able to be on 2 of us, and I'd be out of third level spell slots.
Oh man. They're not disorganized like we'd hoped they'd become.
I believe in our best interest to strike while iron's hot tonight. If we give them more time, they will have further chances to fortify themselves. And
I mean, that's
possibly
true.
call
That is
in-
true.
And possibly call in reinforcements.
For all we know, they're just sitting there trying to bide time till reinforcements arrive.
I should have sent a message to somebody. Okay.
Which is why it would be best for us to move. Now, while we have chance. They might be organized, but the more we leave them, the more organization they have. You're not he looks to Leah, unless you're able to ascertain the nature of your Haunt's capabilities in teleportation magics, we cannot guarantee whether this mage is able to move in and out of the base or not.
I know the capabilities of my aunt's teleportation magic. That'd be a history check. No, that's just a straight up no. That's cool.
It's not so much Beers himself doesn't know, and she never displayed it in front of you. But I'll say roll me a history check, because I think maybe Adam or someone might have maybe...
23.
From your knowledge... Moment, find it.
Dun, 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 dun.
You sound so tentative. Why are you so...
I'm fucking horrified.
Why?
I hate you.
What did I do?
This is not your fault. Actually, no, it's not somehow your. This is actually your fault.
What if we use a bait of our own? They think there's a beast of some kind out in the woods. I'm robbing, not alive. I could go up and ask help, and you two could go in invisible.
What do we do with Alfred?
From your knowledge of what anybody mentioned, you know that she hasn't really dabbled in conjuration magic, so she didn't naturally, as far as you're aware, she probably didn't naturally learn any kind of conjuration or teleportation magic. She might have found something along the way that can allow that, but that's more of a, like, if and what, like, there's a million different ways that she could theoretically have transportation magic, but at least naturally learning it, she isn't, as far as you're aware, from what his parents said, what her siblings said, so.
Okay, I'm gonna relay that to the assembled group. And then we're gonna have to pick 2 people to be invisible.
I volunteer to be one of the people who goes invisible.
And the other one has to be Leah. And as I turn to Leah and look at her and just go, listen to me, you have to get out of here. No matter what happens, you have to be okay. Do you understand me? No unnecessary risks.
Leah's
Do you understand?
Leah's going not like very wide-eyed. She's gonna be like, what the fuck?
I've made promises, alright? That's all.
Make
Can
a
we do a
promise.
perception check to see what it's coming from?
Sure, roll an insight check.
Insight, okay. 12. Can I cause help?
Sure. Your person. Wow.
No, you didn't know.
The 12 was Todd help. The 4 was all Leah.
Fair. So Leah, looking at Henna, she has a plan. She has to have a plan. Clearly, 100%. She has to have a plan. That's why she'd be that. There's no other reason why she'd be sending you off. Like, if anything goes south, like she needs you somewhere so that she can either get your help to do something or something happens.
Okay, Leah's gonna nod because she trusts Henna implicitly. I can see when people ship this. But continue it on. I'm saying this out loud. I see it. Continue it on.
Yeah.
Okay. I speed. Let's get as close as possible without raising suspicion, so I can cast invisibility and have it last the longest. Also, invisibility takes an eyelash. So can we, like, Leah's eyelashes are fucking gone. She started taking eyelashes from other people.
I was gonna say, like, you could use a spellcasting focus, unless you actually want to find some Arabic gum and an eyelash side of it.
No. Although I do want to steal some people's eyelashes, but that can be done at a later time.
That can be a later time, and you can give the voodoo dolls luscious eyelashes.
Accurate. I have a question, but I'll ask that because it's not important to the current events. I'll text it to you. Okay, so can we get how close can we get where without being in fear of springing a trap / alerting them so that, like, because my invisibility is only for an hour.
You are unaware of exactly what kind of traps and or defense mechanisms or alarm systems they have in place. You were just told that they do. I don't know what kind.
What would be the best way to ascertain that?
Unless you happen to have the spell find traps, then
no. I don't know. Can we drop and see how that goes?
Can you what?
Tree hop?
Sure, but only up to a point. closest trees are about 20 feet away from the base. So you wouldn't be able to get inside of it unless you have a very long horizontal jump.
I don't want to get inside. I kind of want to observe from an aerial perspective if there's any, because I'm assuming that they think this creature is a creature that can't climb trees because they think it's like a deer or moose or something.
As far as that might be some kind of logical assumption.
I know, yeah. So my thinking here is that we get in the trees and scout out the area and get as close as possible, and then cast invisibility, and then go in. I'm saying this to Hannah. Like, I'm also talking to Mir and the owl dude, Alfred, but directly to Hannah because priorities.
Good priority.
Alright, so you guys want to tree hop close to the base?
Well, I'm asking Hannah permission.
I mean, I guess, yes, but I also think that we should invisible the two of you.
I don't think what Lainey just said. But yeah, we're an hour away now. So if we invisible ourselves now, by the time we get to the keep, our invisibility will be in. And don't have another second.
Alright, so don't do that. Alright, let's do that, yeah.
So we're doing what you messaged me on?
No, absolutely not. That's a later problem. That's not something to fuck around with the fears and shit. Anyway. So what's the plan, Hannah? Because I can't cast invisibility now because it won't be worth it. I only have it for an hour. We're an hour away from the keep.
Alright, so let's get closer first.
Yes, and I'm saying let me do that via tree so that we can avoid any ground level traps.
I don't know if... How likely is it for us to be able to get all the way there through trees without busting our asses? Which would be a problem.
You know what? The odds are 50-50 because we've run through trees before. We've also Leah has busted her ass consistently on a almost daily basis. So
You guys have never gotten the trees. She was like, the fuck is y'all doing? I mean, I guess we could try.
Okay.
Why don't we see how we get into the trees first? Let's start getting in the trees before we make any concrete decisions.
Holy shit, this is a nightmare. Okay.
This is a holy nightmare.
Well, the session's going, I think.
No, it's not. Is Alfred deer willing to get into a fucking tree?
Alfred is willing to get into a tree, yeah.
Cool, is Medea.
Madeira will just walk up to a tree, literally walk up a tree, and then stand upside down off of the branch.
Cool, so it seems like Madeira's cool with the plan. We can do that pretty easily.
So yeah, I'm just gonna need, I guess, Leah and Hannah to just roll athletics check to see if they can climb the tree.
Oh, I forgot it's athletics. That's a fucking nightmare. I don't know why I was nature, but sure.
Can I try using acrobatics instead of athletics?
The trees are not close enough to hardcore parkour.
Darn.
Hot 11 rin.
I'm only 17.
Are we in the tree?
It takes Leah a bit of time, but she's in a tree. It takes her, the longest, it takes her about 7 minutes, while Hannah took her about a minute to get up, scamper up the tree. Alfred and Medea are a solid, 6 seconds. Like, they have ways of getting up the tree without, really putting in any effort.
Cool. Let's try jumping. Seems like I don't have problems there, and I'm willing to risk it.
I appreciate that a 3'5" fucking gremlin got up a tree here.
Oh yeah, no, Hannah, just like Spider Monkey, just starts climbing up the tree.
She's just got, too much legs, too much arm.
I feel like Beer and Alfred are just watching these other two very judgily.
There. Okay, so you guys are all up in the trees. There will be acrobatics checks to jump from tree to trees, as well as a stealth check to keep as silent as you can.
Can I say that Leah's keeping to, the shadows of the tree, so I can do on stealth?
You do.
Thanks. Okay, so she's doing fine.
Acrobatics?
All
It's
right. We're doing better.
Why'd you roll survival?
Oh, misclicked, that's why.
Still the same, number, but
Oh, okay, so just add 1 to the 15, because I like that a lot better than my second roll.
Yeah, don't worry. Leah, I'm not gonna give you force that now on you. Okay.
Appreciate it.
My turn.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wonderful.
I feel like I'm just gonna walk on the ground. Like, if I see a trap, I'll just let y'all know.
Yeah, like after a bit, you're like, okay, this is getting a little perilous, and you think it's better to stay on the ground.
I'm gonna risk my life when we go inside this keep anyway. I'm just gonna walk down here, but I'll do my best to not be seen.
Mudira and Leah are both fairly silent. He's also pretty good. Not making too much noise. Frid is. I'm gonna check. I swear to God, I thought he had like something.
Straight up, he can just fly.
He can, but still a matter of stealth checks, not acrobatics. Yeah, no. Yeah. So yeah, he is being as silent as he can be. He rolled a 10, unfortunately. And you guys eventually get near the base.
Can we have been also all looking for these traps allegedly while we were on our way?
Sure. I will say
Cool.
roll a perception check. Anybody wants to.
That's a 19.
Same.
At least 3 of you. Let me roll for Alfred. Yeah, he rolled well. On your way to actual outskirts of the base, there are no traps. So looking even inside the base as much as you can from the distance you are, you can't see any obvious traps. So you'll have to actually be inside of the base to get a better look to see if you can find anything.
Alright. We're like right outside the bay, right?
About 20 feet, as you all by the last 3, the closest
Alright.
3.
I'm gonna, I don't know, lean down, like a fucking, I don't know, to just talk to Medea, make sure everybody's within ear range, just be like, quietly, I want to preface this, I'm saying this quietly.
Okay.
About we have an hour. Let me know when.
Just gestures with a thumbs up.
Turns the head up because although Medea is a valued member of the party, Leah does not give a fuck. Hannah, Leah.
Alright, so I still think that Leah and Medea should be the 2 that go invisible. And Hannah's just gonna go to the door and start screaming for help without her car on because she looks like she's been attacked by something.
Cool. Leah casts invisibility on herself and Medea.
Alright, so where does Hannah start to scream at? Like outside of the gates, inside the compound?
I mean, she's gonna go up to the gates and start screaming for help because
Alright, you start screaming for
that's
help.
what Lillian would do.
Alright, you start screaming for help. Medea, who's getting turned invisible?
Medea and Leah, and Leah's, before that happening, Leah is handing Ta to Alfred and being like, if anything happens to him and I don't get him at the end of this, I will kill you. And make sure it is as painful as possible and that you suffer for as long as possible.
Alfred is going in with you.
Yes, but he's not invisible. And Ta, I can't have Ta on me and be invisible at the same time.
That's fair. He will say, I believe it's best if I just leave this creature with the one screaming. And he's just gonna hand it to Hannah.
Okay, I'm going to just look at Hannah and be like, just put it in your shirt, please. Just it's under. He'll take like the breast, just like pick one up, and then he'll just put his head under there, and then that's fine. Just like, don't let him be seen.
Okay.
And then invisibility.
Given those very specific orders, I'll say we'll take a quick 5-minute break before this gets escalated any further.
Oh, goody.
So how are you all doing?
I'm doing okay.
Love to hear
it. I'm horrified.
My stress level is through the roof.
I swear to God, if anything happens to Leah, I'm
Your
sorry.
adherence to the rest of us is great, lady. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I don't want anything to happen to the rest of you either. You're already dead. What do you care?
Jesus fucking Christ!
I'm sorry. That was so mean. That was so mean. As soon as I said it,
nothing. You said you're fine, Selena will be fine, and then the next thing you say is Leah can't die. No, there's no. Nothing about our characters dying, just Leah cannot.
I'm sorry.
Look, Henna's gonna do her utmost to make sure Leah makes it out of here.
That's nice.
I
I like it that, that Leah's just
I would
become
very
the
much
character.
like it if Hannah also made it out alive.
It
We
was
watched
very
Enoch
pure.
become the lifesaver of this and just bring everybody back, and everything's good, and he just solves the problems, no problem, and we don't have to do anything else. And/or ends the world. Either way, we won't have to worry about anything else.
So
What does it do?
anyway, fuck Torek, I blame her.
Yeah, Selena
No,
blames her too. Selena wasn't
Yeah.
part of this.
Yeah, I blame Torek, and I think she's a bitch.
If Henna makes it to godhood, she will feel compelled to punch Torek in the face and have no reason.
No reason why.
Reason why.
She's like, why did I do that?
She'll
No,
do it
punish
and then be
Torek.
like, I don't understand. I was just so angry.
No, punish
I don't know
Torek.
why, but fuck you.
No, punish Torek. Kova will love you.
The only good gods.